All right, let's get into audience questions for the week. Very relevant and prescient questions today. The first is, hey, David, could so-called RINOs be better allies for removing Trump than the Never Biden people in November of 2020? RINOs are Republicans in name only. Okay, I think that thinking that is sort of defeatist, and I'm going to tell you why. There is no doubt that there is a Republican movement that hates Trump and wants to remove him. This includes people like George Conway, the husband of Trump advisor Kellyanne Conway. This includes people like, there's Steve Schmidt is an advisor, and Rick Wilson, who I've interviewed on the show. These are Republican strategist types who don't like Trump and want to see him removed. Now, the question about allies could be interpreted two ways. Number one is just like in the sheer numbers of it, do I think there will be more Republicans who abandon Trump and vote Biden than the number of Never Biden people who would normally be Democratic voters but are going to either not vote or vote third party or vote for Donald Trump? I think the answer is no. I mean, listen, every election there is abandonment. If you look at 2008, there were a bunch of people who voted for Hillary in the Democratic primary and then voted for John McCain. In 2016, you saw some Bernie primary voters who abandoned Hillary, abandoned the party, so to speak, and voted for Trump. It was actually a smaller number than the number that did the abandonment in 2008 and went to McCain. Every election you have that. I don't think the number is actually going to be that big. And I know that the Never Biden movement is very, very loud online. But you have to understand that there's a lot of things that are very, very loud online. And it turns out that they don't really reflect reality as closely as we might imagine or we might even hope. The Bernie run is an example of that. So much online activity. And then Bernie lost 3 consecutive Super Tuesdays. Only the last of, by that I mean the 3 Tuesdays in March that have a bunch of elections. Only the last one was even moderately affected by the coronavirus, and there's no particular reason to believe that that actually hurt Bernie more than it hurt Biden. So I don't actually think that the Never Biden movement is going to be what prevents Biden from winning. I think that there is no question, though, that we should welcome Republicans who are not going to vote Trump. Once Trump's out, whoever the next president is, either Biden in winning in November or some other Democrat winning 4 years from now, at some point, those Republicans are going to be back to disagreeing with us on most policy, and that's it. So the idea of them being allies, anybody who doesn't vote for Trump votes for Biden, right? Any one of those votes helps remove Donald Trump, and we'll take it, and we love it, and it's all fantastic. The more people that realize that this guy is a lethal menace, the better and more efficiently that we can remove him. But I worry about the hostility of saying, man, some of these Republicans are better allies than the Never Biden people. It's not one or the other. We need everybody. And there are reasons why people might be Republicans and not want Trump that would be completely unaligned with our values. He might be not really a small government conservative. They hate that he did the stimulus. Like there's people that are mad at Trump on the right because he did the coronavirus stimulus. Coronavirus stimulus wasn't big enough. I mean, okay, if they don't want to vote Trump in November because of it, and they're going to help Biden win by 1 vote each, I'll take it. But the reason they disagree with Trump might be completely not in line with our values. So everybody's an ally who helps remove Trump. But the idea that we want to start shaming Never Biden people by saying these RINOs are even better allies for us, I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's pragmatic. I don't think it's based in the facts either. One of our sponsors today is Vincero Watches, giving you 15% off your entire order when you go to davidpakman.com/watch. Don't pay thousands of dollars for a high quality watch that looks great because you don't have to. All of Vincero's watches are made with high-end materials, masterfully built, and they look like something you'd spend a ton of money on. But every Vincero watch ranges from about $150 to $300. I went over to their website and picked out the Bellwether in silver and white. Really nice, elegant look. And a lot of people ask me, where's the watch from? Really, really great look. Totally different. They also sent me the Altitude in matte black and red, a much more rugged view of what a watch can look like. Really like it as well as the athletic strap. It's a new year. It's a new decade. It's time to reestablish your style, add something new to your look, and a high quality watch is the perfect way to do that. You can get 15% off Vincero's entire collection when you go to davidpakman.com/watch.